Okay, students of class 4, today, once again, let's see the continuation of our prose, that is, story, chapter 7, The Old Man and the Seed. So, this was the story of the witty Tinali Raman, okay, and his wit was being tested by King Babur. So, now the later part of the story, let's see what happens after that, because in the previous part we had seen that Babar said, but you are old and might not live to eat the fruit. Okay, that means Babar saw an old person planting a mango tree. So Babar told him that you are very old and you might not live to eat the fruit of this tree that you are planting now. So Baba, the old man, he had said that God is great. After all, he made my father plant trees whose fruits I ate. And if my father planted trees so that I could enjoy the fruits, why can't I plant trees for others to enjoy their fruits? Okay? So the tree which was planted by the old man's father, the old man told that God is great. I enjoyed the fruits of the tree that was planted by my father. Now I am old. If I plant a tree now, the fruit of that will be enjoyed by somebody else. Hmm? So hearing all that, noble words, good words, Babar was motivated and inspired. Okay, so Babar said, that's very well said. He asked his attendant to give the old man a bag of 100 gold coins. Okay, so Babar was so impressed that he asked his attendant to give away immediately one bag of gold coins to the old man. Now let's see the other part. God is great, said the old man in a trembling voice, trembling, shivering, shaking voice, and so is the emperor. Other men get their fruit after the trees grow, but I have got mine even before I planted the tree. Now what did he mean by saying that? He meant that he already got his reward, which was the gold coin, bag of gold coin. Okay? So he was happy that other men get their fruit after the trees grow, but he said, I have got mine before I planted the tree. See, the very thought of doing good to others brings such good results. So the thought of doing good to others, if somebody thinks that he or she will do good to others, then he or she gets rewarded immediately. Babar nodded his head, saying yes. Huh? Again, very well said. So Babar liked the way this old man was saying. The attendant gave the old man another bag of gold coins. For this good noble thought of the old man, he was granted by Babar one more bag of gold coins. So now the old man already had two bags of gold coins for his noble and good thoughts and sayings, which inspired or made Babar happy. So man, again the old man says, God is truly great, he exclaimed. God is great. When the tree grows, it will give only one crop a year. But with God's grace and the emperor's goodness, it has given me two crops on the very day it was planted. So again he said some very good thought. He praised the God and he praised the emperor. okay, and said that God is indeed truly great. By His grace, by the God's grace, He has been, and the Emperor's goodness, it has given me 2 crops on the very day. So, when the people have to wait for the tree to grow for many years to get the crop. However, here in this case, he says that as soon as I planted this tree, I already got 2 crops. Then, extremely well said Babar. Babar was again impressed. Another bag of gold coins was given to the old man for his noble thoughts and sayings. Come on, Babar smiled at his attendant. Let's leave, or this old man will empty my treasure. Now treasure, see the meaning here, is a place where money and very valuable things are kept. Okay? So Babar tells his attendant, now let's move carry forward, otherwise my treasure will be empty. This man says such impressive words that I am compelled to give him bags of gold coin, or I am compelled to reward him. Wait a minute, called the old man. The old man asked them to wait for another minute. Babar turned around because the man's weak voice was replaced by a very strong one. Now, until then, the old man was speaking in a very weak voice, feeble voice, as the old people have. But now, suddenly, the voice had changed. It had become strong, okay? Just like that of any youth. Raman threw away his beard and Babar stared at him. Stare means to look at something with surprise. Shocked. So he was much shocked. Who? Babar. Okay? When he saw that he was not old man actually, it was Raman, Tinali Raman, who in the guise of old man was doing all that. Okay? God is great, said Raman, and so is the emperor. And Raman has won his praise 3 times now in 5 minutes. Babar shook his head and smiled. You deserve all your fame, Raman. You are truly a very clever man. Take your rewards and tell your king about your success here. And also tell him that he is a lucky man to have you in his court. Devika Rangachari. So Raman was successful in impressing Babar. Babar was so impressed that he kept on rewarding him. Okay? And he asked that you deserve all your fame, the fame you have, your name and fame which is spread in the kingdom of Vijayanagara, that is apt. You are truly a very clever man, very witty man. Take your rewards and tell your king about your success here. And also tell your king that he is a lucky man to have you in his court. Okay, thank you. Now some puzzle questions will follow.